What's up, my marathoners? How y'all doing? Today's Friday. Got the weekend coming in. Got a nice little lift in. Rocking a little bit of pink just to mix it up. Although my friends would argue that's not mixing it up. That's a normal color in my wardrobe, but it's besides the point. So today what I want to talk to you all about is mental challenges. So when we think about fitness, when we think about health, we generally think about the physical aspects of our goals. We think about going to the gym every day, whether it be lifting or, running or biking, whatever it may be. But we rarely consider the mental changes that come with trying to reach these goals. So I'll give you an example. When someone sets out to lose weight, they generally go on a diet. And, for the first few weeks they're doing excellent. But then once they hit a snag, once they, get off their diet just a little bit, sometimes it can cause them to kind of spiral out of control. So like you have a piece of cake and you're like, oh, well, the day's ruined already, so I might as well have another piece. And then, for that day it's completely gone, and then they'll be like, oh, I'll start my diet again Monday, and see how this is a dangerous cycle, how the mental challenge of maintaining the diet becomes harder than the actual dieting itself. Now, when it comes to myself, I've also been through that, where when I was bigger, I tried dieting many times in the past and never worked. I was fortunate enough to get through, was able to lose my weight over time, but it wasn't easy. And one aspect of reaching that goal of losing that weight was learning to control that it's okay to make mistakes along the way. It's okay to have little snags. But at the end of the day, you have to understand that fitness is a process. So the process is never linear. It is absolutely never linear. You never, even if you look at these weightlifters who sometimes can lift 450 pounds for 5 weeks straight, then all of a sudden they jump up to 500. This happens a lot in fitness, and it's because if you stick with the process, eventually the results will come. So my spiel today is just talking about mental challenges and how, if you overcome that part, eventually the physical changes will come over time. And this can be applied to a lot of things in life, whether it's, math in school or it's computer games. There's understanding that you never work in a linear process, and that you have to get over these mental changes in order to induce these physical changes. So right now, a big problem of mine is I'm so used to wanting to lose weight that when I step on the scale, and just letting you know, I'm trying to bulk right now, I'm trying to put on weight. Every time I step on the scale and I see a pound come up higher than I was last week, which is the end result, that's my goal, is to add a pound a week, but it sometimes rattles my mind. It kind of boggles me, and then I just want to diet a little bit, eat a little less today, eat a little less tomorrow. And getting over that hurdle of my end goal is to put on weight. And sometimes the part where I'm actually putting on weight messes with me internally. And, that's something that I have to work on personally, is being able to understand what my end goal is and the steps I need to take to get there. And when I get into these situations where I actually do put on the weight and it messes with me mentally, I stick to the plan that I have set for myself. And that is eating this much, eating that much, and then sticking with it and not allowing myself to get frazzled by the fact that I put on a pound, which is what I meant to do. So mental challenges can come in a lot of ways in fitness. But the idea is that understanding that fitness is a process, understanding you have to get over the mental barriers in order to induce those physical changes that you want. And I'm here if there's anything I can do to help in any way. I can talk about how I got over my mental changes or mental challenges. But yeah, understand it's a process. With time, your results will come, but make sure you are mentally prepared to reach those goals. So, yeah, It's just another step in the marathon, and we're going to continue going from here. I'll see you all next time.